Hello, I'm Adam Newman. This is my official YouTube channel. Please subscribe and support them. The Young and the Restless spoilers Thurdays, the 17th of June, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, soap fans. It is a fantastic day to dive into the absolute madness happening in Genoa City right now. We are so glad you're here to unpack all these wild twists and turns with us. Let's jump straight into the drama, because there is so much to discuss. I am losing my mind over this Patty Williams nonsense. Seriously, can we talk about this? I just finished watching the latest episode, and my blood is absolutely boiling. I mean, how many times are we going to let this woman terrorize the Abbott family before someone actually locks her up and throws away the key? I've been watching this show for years, and every single time Patty shows up, you just know somebody is going to end up in a padded cell or poisoned. And now she's literally blackmailing Jack Abbott for sex while holding his wife hostage? I am sorry, but this is a whole new level of unhinged, even for her. But honestly, the sheer audacity of Patty standing there in Jack's living room, telling him that he needs to just let Diane go and build a future with her? I was screaming at my television. And Jack, poor, desperate, panicked Jack. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about Jack these days, but you have to feel for the guy right now. He is completely cornered. Patty showed him that staged photo of Diane unconscious, in a white padded cell, and you could just see his heart drop into his stomach. But here's the thing that really gets me. Patty is actually trying to convince Jack that if he truly loves Diane, he will just leave her in that facility so she can heal in peace. What? The delusion is off the charts. She seriously thinks Jack is just going to say, "Oh, okay, Patty, you're right. Let's go recreate that magical night we had on the yacht while my wife rots in a dungeon." Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. The yacht. Remember when Diane caught them in bed on the boat? That was the whole reason Diane left the gala in Maryland in the first place. Patty is weaponizing that exact trauma to manipulate Jack, and it is so sick. So now, the spoilers are hinting that Jack is going to resort to a completely desperate, cunning plan. Because confronting Patty directly didn't work. She just denied everything and smiled that creepy smile of hers. So what is Jack gonna do? He is gonna fake it. He is gonna pretend to reciprocate Patty's feelings just to get the location out of her. I am officially dreading this, but I am also entirely here for the drama. Can you imagine the sheer willpower it is gonna take for Jack to look Patty in the eyes and pretend he wants her, knowing she is the reason his wife is locked behind bars? It is going to be incredibly gross to watch. But honestly, what other choice does he have? He has to play her twisted game to save Diane. I kind of hope Patty doesn't figure out he's lying, because if she does, she might just order that shady doctor to do something permanent to Diane before Jack can even get there. Okay, back to the point. Let's talk about Diane. I know, I haven't always been the biggest Diane Jenkins fan. I mean, she faked her own death and tortured Nikki and Phyllis for years. But right now, I am 100% on Team Diane. No one deserves what is happening to her right now. She woke up in this completely unfamiliar, dark room with bars on the windows and this super creepy doctor. Lawrence Markham is standing over her, gaslighting her into oblivion. I can't believe they are doing this storyline. It is so dark and psychological. Markham is literally telling her that she had a massive mental breakdown on the side of the road, that her car broke down, and that Jack, her own husband, authorized him to lock her up. It is terrifying to watch someone's reality be twisted like that. But Diane is not stupid. Thank goodness, she is finally starting to piece the clues together. She knows her car didn't break down. She knows Jack wouldn't just abandon her to some random psychiatrist without coming to see her himself. She's looking around that room, clutching that letter opener she found, and she is realizing that absolutely nothing about this doctor's story adds up. And did anyone else catch the detail about the books on the shelf? The books written by Dr. Alan Laurent? I am telling you, my jaw hit the floor. Is Dr. Markham actually Martin Laurent in disguise? We know Patty has a history of using plastic surgery to steal identities. Remember when she made herself look exactly like Dr. Emily Peterson? Yeah, didn't work out great then either, but it proves she knows how to orchestrate a face swap. If Markham is Martin, Diane is in so much more danger than she even realizes. So what is Diane's next move? The spoilers say she might have to play the game to win her freedom. She's gonna have to pretend to get better. Oh my gosh, I kinda love this for her. Diane is a master manipulator when she wants to be, and seeing her use those skills to outsmart this fake doctor is going to be television gold. She can't fight her way out physically. The doors are locked, the windows are barred, and he probably has sedatives ready to go. So she's going to have to smile, nod, agree with his fake diagnosis, and pretend she is healing, all while plotting her escape. It is going to be a psychological chess match, and I am so anxious to see how she pulls it off without giving away that she knows he's a complete fraud. But wait, we cannot talk about this rescue mission without talking about the absolute MVP of the Abbott family right now, Tracy Abbott. I mean, can we get a round of applause for Tracy? While Jack and Kyle are running around like headless chickens, panicking and yelling, Tracy is out here doing actual detective work. She is the only one with any sense right now. She's the one who spotted Patty at the park cafe handing over a massive envelope of cash to Dr. Markham. She hid behind a pillar and watched the whole thing. Tracy's continuing to investigate Patty's connection to this mystery doctor, and she is playing mind games right back at Patty. Tracy is extremely detail-oriented. She's a successful author. For crying out loud, she knows how to construct a narrative and spot the plot holes. I am predicting right now that Tracy is going to be the one who ultimately figures out where Diane is being held. Okay, I need to take a breath and switch gears for a second, because we also have to talk about Nikki Newman. Am I the only one who's getting incredibly stressed out about Nikki's health storyline? I am so worried about her. She has been having these severe, blinding headaches for weeks now, and she just keeps brushing them off as symptoms of her MS. But Victoria is getting increasingly alarmed, and honestly, so am I. Victoria is practically begging her mother to go see a doctor, and Nikki is just being her usual stubborn self. Why do these characters always refuse to go to the hospital when something is clearly wrong? It drives me insane. And now even Victor is starting to ask questions. The spoilers say Victor is pressing Nikki about her symptoms, but we all know how tense things are between them right now. They are separated. They are constantly bickering, and every conversation they have turns sour. Victor is trying to check on her, but because of all their ongoing hostility, Nikki is just getting defensive and pushing him away. It breaks my heart because, underneath all the anger, Victor still loves her deeply. But his controlling nature makes it impossible for him to just be supportive without making it feel like an interrogation. Nikki needs to see a doctor, like yesterday. These headaches are getting worse, and I have this horrible feeling that she is going to collapse at the absolute worst possible moment. Imagine if she collapses while Jack is in the middle of his fake romance scheme with Patty. The ripple effects would be massive. Victor would blame Jack. Diane would be furious if she found out Jack was comforting Nikki again. It is a powder keg waiting to explode. I've been watching this show long enough to know that when they focus this much on a lingering symptom, it always leads to a massive medical crisis. I honestly don't know how I am going to survive the next few episodes. The tension is just too high. I really hope Jack's plan works, but part of me thinks Patty is too obsessed to be fooled easily. She analyzes Jack's every move. If he slips up even once, if he shows even a hint of disgust while trying to romance her, Patty is going to snap. And when Patty snaps, people get hurt. I am so emotionally invested in this right now. I am literally typing furiously late at night because I needed to get all these thoughts out of my system. I want to know what you guys think, because I am losing my mind over here. Do you think Jack can pull off this fake romance? Do you think Diane will manage to trick Dr. Markham and escape on her own? And seriously, what is going on with Nikki? We have to wait for tomorrow's episode, and it is going to be pure torture. Anyway, that is my rant for the night. Thanks for letting me vent. You guys are the best.